What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, to the first owner road to glory. Today I'm going to be going over the custom tactics for weekend league or for foot champs, whatever you want to call them now. I did update them a little bit from last week. I wanted to try different things out, and I wanted to try new players out. As you guys can tell, it's completely different than my original squad. This is my bench squad, so I named them junior varsity. If you guys stick to the end, I'll show you guys my actual team, my A-list team, my actual starter team, or my go-to team, main team, whatever. But first, before I can continue, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you guys can keep up to date with my videos, and that way it helps you and it helps me too, so that I can make more videos of these and show more tactics and tutorials and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into it. So I got 4 tactics out. I have one super defensive formation, one balance formation, one attacking formation, and one all-out attacking formation, right? Picture the attacking and ultra attacking flip-flop. I just didn't want to change them because laziness, so I just left them as is. So the formations that I have been going to so far is the 4-4-2 and the 4-3-2-1. But and then defending 4-2-3-1, and then for my all-out attack 4-3-1-2. But what I've been using, and what I'm gonna use for this weekend league, is gonna be this one, the 4-3-2-1. So I'm gonna start off attacking and then defensive and then super defensive. So start off your weekend league with this one, 4-3-2-1. This one right here, this formation, right? If you guys need me to go in detail, you guys can click on my other videos in my channel, and I go in detail of how to play, what players to play in every position, etc. So, uh, defensive style. This is both for old gen and new gen, by the way, all of them, except for the debt on 2 formations. Yeah, 2 formations, or 1 formation, I think. But yeah, keep it as is for both. So this one's balance, 37 width, debt 72, build the play balance, chance creation balance, width 55, players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. The reason why we have chance creation as balance is because we have the debt so high up, and you don't want your players to move out of the position whenever you are attacking. You don't want to get caught on the counter attack, right? Especially since you're going to have your left back going up and attacking, right? Now, if you do bring it down, I like 72 on this formation because it's easier to defend with the auto offside trap, and it lets my center mid be in the right positions at all time. So if this is too attacking for you, you can drop this down, but don't drop it down any lower than 60, because then it takes away from the whole purpose of the formation, right? So yeah, and if you do drop it down to 60, you can change this to direct passing. You can also change it to direct passing if you're on new gen, but I wouldn't. I would start off with balance just to see if you like it, and then test out direct passing, and then you can judge from there. You'll see how you can get counterattack very easily. So that's why I'm doing this, to help you guys out, right? So yeah, instructions. This is the only time I put comes for crosses and sweeper keeper on my goalie, and that is because I'm playing such a high defensive line and I'm doing the auto offside trap. So I want him to get in the way and steal the ball, right? Just in case he has to, which is rare. So the purpose of this, the way you're gonna defend with this formation is you're gonna run back with your center backs. Like, run back with your center backs or run back with your center mids. I run back with my center mids to try to steal the ball, and by default my center backs are just gonna drop back. If you can't run back fast enough with your center mids, then switch back to the center backs and just jockey them backwards. Don't go straight to them and try to defend it like on a quick 1-2 or whatever they're gonna do, because then they're gonna get you really bad. So just make sure you run back. That's gonna be for this formation, and the next formation, the 4-3-1-2. Okay. That's my biggest tip that you're going to take away from this. 2 center backs is going to be stay back while attacking on both of them. Right back is going to be stay back while attacking, and then your more attacking wing back is going to be your left back, which is going to be balance attack overlap, right? If you want to switch them around, you can, but if you switch them around, then you have to switch out the center mids too. So if you want your right back to attack more, then just swap the center mids around and swap everything around. Just do an exact flip flop, okay? So the only one that's going to stay the same is the center mid, and then your left center mid, just flip flop it with your right center mid, etc. Okay, got it. Center mid, your more defensive one, he's gonna be like your CDM. He's gonna be on stay back while attacking cover center. My left center mid, because my wing back, my left back is going up, he's gonna be on stay back while attacking cover center and stay on the edge of the box. So stay on the edge of the box allows him to attack a little bit, but only up to the box, which is perfect because if you have a player like Tony Cruz, he can shoot from far away. He can pass on both sides of the of his feet. He can start over, recycle the play. You can do a little quick elastico, reverse elastico around the players, shoot. So you need a well-rounded player right there, right? A very good box to box. And he's gonna cover for your left back going up. So this formation is gonna defend in a 4-4-2. So DePaul and Tony Cruz will be your center mids. That's why they're on cover center. Your right mid is going to end up being your right center mid, right? So for me, that's Paye. So put get forward, get into the box for cross, and cover wing. The get forward is basically like direct passing, but he's going to go forward whenever he sees there's an opportunity to go forward. Whenever there's an open space, he's going to go in straight into it. Think of like free roam, but not free roam. He just kind of fills in the cam position, right? And he comes in from the right side, so you always have him free. Get into the box for cross. So basically, if your strikers aren't anywhere nearby, he's just gonna go right in and he's gonna act like a fourth striker and cover wing because he's gonna defend on the right mid, right? So with that being said, your left mid, your left center forward, he's gonna drop down and be the left mid. So he's gonna be on come back on defense and get in behind. So he's gonna drop back, and as soon as he defends, as soon as his duty is done, he's gonna bomb forward to try to attack. Okay, so you'll always have him free to attack, and then you'll have your left back following him to attack as well. So your left side, long ball, your right side, build up play. Okay, okay. So your right striker is going to be, or your right center forward is going to be stay forward, getting behind. So if you need to send him a long ball, you can with Paye, right? With your right center mid. And then your center striker is going to be stay central, stay forward. That's it. With the mixed attack, he's going to act like sometimes like a false nine. He's going to act like a central strike. I can't talk. A central striker, a mark. What is it? Uh, what is this thing? Target man. That's what I was talking about. So you just find him, and then he can send a through ball, or he can do quick little 1-2s, or he could even shoot. He can use these two strikers as decoys, right? So get your most clinical, your most agile player there. All right. So if my 4-3-2-1 is not working and I need to be a little bit more stable because I feel like he's attacking me too much through the wings, through my left back, right back, then I'll drop down to my more defensive formation. Or if I already scored 1 or 2 goals, because you will with this formation, then you want to be a little bit more defensive, then you're going to drop it down to the 4-4-2 second variation. So this one, the one with 2 CDMs, this is one of my favorite formations. These two formations that I'm going over are my top 2, maybe top 3 formations in the whole game, next to 4-2-3-1 and the false 9. So 4-4-2, this will be to be a little bit more defensive, right? But you can still attack because you have 2 strikers. So defensive style balance with 35, depth 50. If you're on new gen, you can up this a little bit. You can go like 55, but don't go too high up. Just you kind of want to leave it in the neutral area since you have your 2 CDMs. I do build up play balance and chance creation balance. If you're on new gen, then you can swap it to direct passing. But on old gen, stick to balance, just because you don't want your players to move out of position, since you want to be a little bit more neutral since you already scored with the 4-3-2-1. Okay, players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Instructions: nothing on the goalie, nothing on the 2 center backs. Right back, stay back while attacking, conservative. Left back, stay back while attacking, conservative, because you don't want, with conservative, you don't want your left back or right back to move out of position, just in case your opponent does quick 1-2s, or he's mirroring you, and he's sending like over the top through balls. You don't want them to move out of position, so they're only going to move whenever you move them. So literally read what it says: only trying to intercept passes if the player can win the ball clearly. That's it. So no room for error, right? Your left center mid, or your left CDM, is going to be your box-to-box CDM. You're going to put cut passing lanes, balance attack, cover center. So he's going to be the ball carrier. He's going to take the ball, create spaces, create opportunities. He's going to basically start up the attack. Right CDM, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. Your right mid is going to be come back on defense, get into box for cross. And then your left mid, come back on defense, get into box for cross. Left striker, stay central, and your right striker, stay central. If you need to be a little bit more defensive when you're doing this because he's kind of pressing you a little bit, you can go on the D-pad tactics. I believe it's the up arrow or the down arrow, and put striker drop back. And then depending on which side of the field the ball is on, one of the strikers is going to drop back and pick up the ball and act like a cam, like a number 10, and pick up the ball and distribute it, and then you can send through balls or whatever you want to do, right? Okay, so that is my most... Oh, I got all the way out. God damn. Alright, if that neutral formation, you're good, but you feel like he's pressing too much, you're already up 2-0, 3-0, and you just need to shut down the game, then you're going to go straight into the 4-2-3-1. This is the most defensive formation that I have, the most balanced one, the one that I know like the back of my hand. So if he's outdoing me, he's beating me, Like I'm already, well, he's not beating me, right? But I'm winning like 2-0 or 2-1, and I feel like he's just attacking too much, and I need to keep a little bit of control in the game. Then I'll switch to this one, the 4-2-3-1. So you can keep this as is for both old gen and new gen because you need to be more compact and you need to defend a little bit lower. So defensive stop balance with 35, depth 40, build the play balance, chance creation balance. Unless you're on new gen, you can switch to direct passing, but I wouldn't because you're trying to defend the whole game. You're trying to shut out the game and just close it off. Like this is minute 60 and you don't want him to score and you just want to close out the game. You want to park the bus basically. With 47, players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. You can use this as a like throughout the whole game if you want to. It's a very very neutral formation. It's not too attacking, not too defensive. It's literally like just neutral and just well balanced and no room for mistakes. So goalie, nothing. Center backs, nothing. Right back, stay back while attacking. Conservative overlap just in case you do want to attack with your left back, right back. They'll go around your wingers, which is your cam, your right cam, and your left cam. Your left back, same thing. Stay back while attacking. Conservative overlap. Left CDM, capacity, stay back while attacking cover center. Right CDM, capacity, stay back while attacking cover center. Unless you want to put one of them on balance, so you can do the build-up play a little bit more and attack a little bit better. I would just do it manually. I don't want my players to move out of position, so I leave them on stay back while attacking. Your actual cam is gonna be balance everything. That's it. Just let him come in, pick up the ball, let him go in and attack when he needs to. Just leave him as balance. Right striker or right cam, come back on defense. That's it. Left cam, same thing. You don't even have to get into box or cross unless you're gonna use this the whole game. If you're gonna use this the whole game, then you're gonna switch this one, you're gonna switch this one, and you're gonna switch this one. But if you're not gonna use this the whole game, and you just need to be defensive, then you're just gonna leave them all balanced, all of them. And your only marksman striker, your best player should be a striker, and you just send him through balls when you can to get out of the press because he will always be free. Stay central, getting behind. Alright? Alright. Now, let's say you're losing. It doesn't even matter what minute, honestly, because I used this earlier at like minute 20 because he was beating me 1-0, and I just said, F it. I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. I'm going to just start pressing. And I made him rage quit by the end of the first half. It was like 4-1 because he couldn't get out of the press. This is one of the most fun formations to use, and it's one of the best pressing formations, but it can leave you vulnerable on the counter attack. So, when you do attack with this, make sure you don't lose the ball, make sure you don't play too fast, make sure you distribute the ball properly, and if you do lose the ball, you run back with your center backs. Just run back, like run back close to your goalie, and then they won't score. But if you run after them with your center back and you move them out of position, they're gonna score. It's just guaranteed. So just practice at it, right? So tactics: press after possession loss with 40, det 70. By the way, it's this formation right here, the 4-3-1-2. If you haven't seen. So with 40, det 70, build a play, long ball. It's like you're getting behind. It has like the L1 triggers. It's like quick doing low 1-2s, but without you doing the 1-2s. The CPU does it for you, so they move wherever they need to move, and they don't go too far away. They literally build up enough to where they go into open spaces. So it's really nice. Chance creation balance. Don't do direct passing on this because they're going to go too deep into your opponent's box and then they're going to counterattack you so bad. So don't do it. Just leave it on balance. With 50, players in box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. And then check this out. You're going to be like, what? Yeah, trust me. Keeper, balance. That's it. Both center backs, stay back while attacking. That's it. Right back, balance, overlap. Left back, balance, overlap. Yes, they will attack. They won't go all the way into your opponent's box, but they will go into open spaces, so use them to attack, to add width into your attack. Your center mid is going to be stay back while attacking cover center, so he's going to be your pivot, the one that's going to steal the ball. Once they pass all the other players that are pressing, your center mid should steal the ball. If he doesn't steal the ball, get ready to chase them down, go to the races, because they're going to send through balls. So you have to be able to defend, right? Will they get out of the press? Probably not. So don't worry. Just try them out. Right center mid, balance attack. That's it. Cover wing, nothing. Same thing on the left center mid. Balance attack, cover wing. That's it. Cam, stay forward. That's it. Right striker, stay central. That's it. Left striker, stay central. That's it. That's literally it. But why? Because of the long ball. The long ball dictates when they're going to move. That way they don't all go everywhere, and then you have no one to pass it to. But the long ball will let you do quick little plays with them, and they're gonna be in the right positions at the right time. Got it? Try it out. That's one of my favorite formations to play. If I'm really trying to make them rage quit really fast, I go for that formation. But I just don't like it because I don't like pressing. It takes away from the game to me, right? But yeah, to keep my promise, if you stayed all the way to the end, I'll show you guys my actual team. This is my bench team. If you guys haven't done Cruz, do Cruz. He's amazing. I know he's expensive, but he's amazing. Amazing. He's like a S tier midfielder. DePaul is really, really good too as a box-to-box or even as a CDM. I know he has a high medium, but for some reason he defends good on a 3 midfield setup, so he's really, really good. Klosterman, really, really good. If you could pair him up with Garvardiol, I would do it. Or if you have Pavard, I would do it. He's really, really, really good. And Payet is one of my favorite players in this game. I don't know why. He just reminds me of Fekir from last year, the Road to Knockout. I guess this is stocky body type. I don't know what it is, but he's really, really good. And his shots, his outside the foot shots, it's nasty. Correa, S tier, you know. Smolarek, and then Stoikov, perfect utility player. And then let me see. This is my actual team. I know I have a whole bunch right here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. This is my main team. If it pops up ever. This is my favorite team, the one that I like to use, and the one that I've been using. I was just playing with the bench team. You're gonna be like, what? The other team's better. I know, but I got Ronaldo. That's why I can put Ronaldo here. I got Di Maria. This guy's okay. I love Enzo in this game. I love John Mario because he's a perfect utility player. Koulibaly and Ricardo Carvalho are like the best center backs that I've played with in this game. The only ones that I need to change out would be like my right back and my left back, but you don't need to spend money on those, you know? And I would change out Paredes. That's it. But everybody else, perfect. But yeah, I know you guys are gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, "What? What are you talking about?" But yeah, it's true. But anywho, all right, guys. If you guys made it this far, uh, let me know who your favorite player is down below. Just write it down in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next one, and good luck on your foot champs. Peace.